And it's time for the Turner Construction Lightning Round. That's when we cover a variety of things in a short period of time. Thank you so much to Turner Construction for making the Lightning Round possible for you. Turner Construction, you know them. They've been in the market for a long time now, doing some of the biggest projects that we've ever seen in the metro area, like the Sarpy County Data Center. But they also work on small projects well, interior finishes for retail spaces or small offices, medium projects, everything in between, and they do a darn good job of it. We recommend Turner Construction not only because they take care of their clients and they provide good projects on time and on budget, but we also recommend them because they're very civically minded, doing a lot to help the built environment and getting people ready to work in the trades. So thank you to Turner Construction, sponsor of your Lightning Round. Well, let's start with the zoo first. First of all, some bad news. The oldest giraffe in the herd at Henry Doorly Zoo, 22 years old, Dottie was her name, spent her whole life at the zoo. She was euthanized this week because of failing health. And a lot of people don't realize that the giraffes are one of the biggest draws at the zoo. We have a big herd.
They're awesome.
Yeah, so they're one of my favorite things to see.
Especially during feeding time, when you get there and they close it off and you can see them all waiting for food.
Yeah, they all cluster there. Yeah, I love the giraffes. But R.I.P. Dottie of the zoo. And speaking of the zoo, the cat complex has been demolished. And Trenton, you and I, we're both Omaha natives. We grew up here.
Wild cats destroying their home.
Come again?
Oh, they didn't do it themselves?
No. And they are not running free just because the cat complex has been demolished.
Cat play.
Does not mean that the cats are out there wrecking havoc on the other animals. They have been placed elsewhere. But
they're in cat houses?
When we were kids, that cat complex opened, and it was like world class. Like people's minds were blown by it, and they had tunnels that could connect and move cats from cage to cage safely. It was cutting edge stuff in the zoo world. And it's funny how things change, because in its last years, people criticized it for not being a very good habitat and all that. So as the standards for zoo exhibits changed, the cat complex, which was once world class, became obsolete. So let's talk a little bit about restaurants. We have a new chain restaurant coming to Omaha, but it's going to be something you haven't seen a lot of in this market, a chain of Indian restaurants. And it's called Bawarchi Indian Cuisine. It's of the biryani style. It's going to be in the former Sea Thai restaurant space at 17903 Pierce Plaza. Translated, that's 180th and Pacific. But Bawarchi has 50 locations. Closest existing ones are in the Kansas City area and near Des Moines, Iowa. Now, we don't have the date 100% confirmed, but the owner is shooting for June 9th, so very, very close. And this franchise owner is the same person who owns Astoria, locally owned Indian restaurant on 108th Street, which is outstanding.
Yeah, good place, kind of over by Maru.
Yeah.
And where Valentino's used to be.
Couple restaurant closings, Hunger Block in Rockbrook, Angus Burger in Gretna, and Spud Nuts Donuts in Elkhorn have all unfortunately closed shop. But some good news, the old Hunger Block space in Rockbrook does have a new tenant going in called Pulled Barbecue Omaha. Was originally a food truck and now going to be a bricks and mortar. We're going to be doing a live remote from Dragon Walk in Nebraska Crossing on June 25th. And the Village Inn at 138th and Maple will open soon with a mimosa bar inside. If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.